Hello and welcome to episode 91 of our Midlands mainline map, and there goes a class 37. Good timing. We are sat at Adderley Park, requested by Elliot Kellett, and it's going to be a busy one here and relevant to what we're doing today. We're going to finalise the electrification of the Birmingham part of the West Coast mainline. We will get around to doing the Nuneaton part. We get a steam train as well. Look at that. It's lovely. Yes, which means I have gone ahead and electrified most of it, I'm going to say. But you know how it is. As soon as we put the Class 86 on today, which is what I intend to do, we might see some problems. And that's going to be flying through here, hopefully. Oh, wow, that plane. Did anybody spot that? That was an aggressive climb. Which is okay. We like that. It looked good. Yeah, so that's not all we're doing today, hopefully. Any issues we should be able to fix early on in the episode. I do want to put a new cross-country service on. One that makes use of Melton Mowbray Station. That is the Stansted Airport service that runs from Birmingham New Street. I can hear the planes in the background. That's awesome. We might head to Spondon as well. It would kind of be nice to get that in and creep our way towards Derby, which we'll get in eventually as well. Here comes a Class 101 in purple. So that's got to be the shuttle. Looking amazing. Alright, that's enough of this. I do like it here though, it's very nice. Same to you. So there we are, looking into Birmingham. You can see New Street off in the distance there. And Moore Street. And our Chiltern service. Oh, it's beautiful. I can hear a plane. I can hear a plane. Quick, get back down here. How does it take off? Have to see it, right? It's taking off forever. Well, you can just see. There it goes. There it goes. Is that a 737? Details. I think so. 737. It looked good, didn't it? Yeah, there's Birmingham International Airport Station. Birmingham International. Yes. Do you know what we haven't done? We're going to have to do this. We're going to have to finish this off. This has been left here since the first few episodes, and considering we're going to be updating these and adding a new service, these are the cross-country services. In fact, we could do this one now. This one is in fact a DMU. So what we're going to do is go to multiple units. We're going to stick a DMU on there. I feel like, well, we can't put the 421 on, they're electric. And yes, they're third rail. We are going to use them though, because otherwise we're not going to have any EMUs around for a long time. In fact, I don't know whether there are any on the workshop. I can't remember. I think we do have one, but I won't promise anything. Anyway, 3-car. I'm pretty sure they're 3-car. We can colour them in the same purple. Now, I said I didn't really like how it looked, but some of you did say you did like it in the comments. So, I mean, it's completely subjective, isn't it? Just because I don't really fancy the colouring doesn't mean it won't appeal to some people. As such, we'll do that. We'll colour them. So they'll have like a green stripe and purple. It's kind of cool. And sort of works. Replace now. So you're off, guys. That is our first cross-country service, I believe, to have its DMUs. Are you one? I believe you are one, aren't you? Yeah, that's the same one. Are they, oh, look, there goes its counterpart, heading the other way. Off to Leicester. These do actually turn around at Leicester. Today's going to be a bit different. We've done a lot of building and track work. Today's going to be about taking a look at some of the trains we have and upgrading them. Not all of them. You're probably waiting to get into New Street. It's a little busy. Yeah, we've got a bit of a snafu there. Oh no, it's not too bad. Oh, the lag is real. Not surprising though, let's face it. I remember when we did the live stream for this, the announcement. Talking of which, I've been testing live stream capabilities of my internet, and for everything barring Transport Fever, it runs nice. I don't know why. As soon as there's probably just too much going on for my bandwidth. It drops a few frames, but it might be viewable. We'll give it a go for the 100th episode. I'm not going to shy away. If it's too bad, we'll just knock it on the head, and I'll speak to my ISP again. That looks lovely here. So we're going to see some more Class 101 action, which is about right for what? I don't even know what we're in. Oh yeah, see, we've got stuff to replace, so we'll go and take a look at that. Should we have a look before we head off and put this Class 86 on our West Coast main line? Lovely and busy here. I love it. I love it. Look at it. Hey, if you spend all your time building this, why not play with it a little bit? That's the whole point, right? I mean, the building process is fun, but, you know, looking at trains, taking cab rides is also fun. More so? Yes, I guess, because you can appreciate everything you've done. 2.17, that's not a thing, really. We've got no cost mod on, if you're wondering. So this just isn't a thing. Money. Anyhow, shall we, where is it? Is it up here? No, that's my achievements, which I've got loads of. This is what we want. Charts. What is the population? It looks like we've gone past 40,000 population. This is where it started. As you can see, it started about 54,000. My mod then kicks in and knocks it all the way down to about 36,000. But we're gradually on the rise. Yes. It will probably get back up to about there. My PC's probably safe to cope with about 100,000 or maybe more. So we'll see. We'll see. We might be able to get to the end. It might be a bit stuttery in places, especially near the busier areas. I think you'll agree still playable and not totally terrible. I love all these. I love all this. I love it all. You're beautiful. Oh, here we go. Here come our new cross-country services in their purple and green. Yes. I tell you what, after looking at them again, yeah, I kind of like that. I absolutely do. That doesn't look too bad, does it? Oh, that was weird. We kind of went through the carriages because we're going under that. There we go. I mean, I think the issue I had with it is it's a bit strange how it colours them. But, I mean, if you ignore the glitchy bit, it doesn't look too bad. I don't mind that. It's probably better than the purple and the white if we went with the BR blue colouring. It's a bit more cross-country. Isn't it lovely coming down here? Absolutely. It'll be great when that's done. I'm really looking forward to that. That will pretty much complete this area. So yes, let's leave him to head off towards Leicester. Away he goes. What we got here? Nothing important. We know about that. Alrighty, let's head over back to the West Coast main line. And is that the train? That would be kind of awesome if it is. I think it is. Yeah, this is the train. London Euston to Birmingham Euston. This is the one we... No. Or are you? No, I don't think you're the one. This is going to be one of them that we do change. I mean, we could do that. However, the first one I want to change is the one that heads all the way to Wolverhampton. So we're gonna slowly move our way over to Wolverhampton, nice and juddery, and then we'll find it. That's not you. You're a bit bigger than that. We've got a train currently in there, a local service. for local people. This is the one. London Euston to Edinburgh. We're going to change you to a farewell for the coronation. We're going to I almost said Duchess. We're going to change you to a Class 86 electric train. Like I said, I've already electrified most of it. It's supposed to be locomotives electric. Ooh, here we go. Class 86. Add you on. And wagons passenger. I don't know how many we're going to have. I guess we can get it around 200 meters and go a little bit over. We're having Mark II's TSO in BR Blue. And killer cans again. Well, that's 193. However, to represent the fact that it's a Voyager of some sort, we're going to also put that on the other end. 211. Should we go for it? Hopefully nothing goes terribly wrong. There we go. We won't find out. Look at that, no warnings. That won't last long. We won't find out until our first train replaces. And then we'll know for sure whether we got any issues on the line. Because, I mean, it's a long line. I did all of the West Coast. Oh, there we go. We've got a problem. Euston, we've got a problem. Oh dear, the one time that joke would have been perfect first time, it was then. You sausage. Right, now then, what have we got issues with? Winston, right. Okay, so you can't go any further than there. We need to figure out, I kind of saw this coming, what isn't electrified. It looks like everything there is electrified. That's okay. It must be something after. Oh. Yes, well, grand. You've missed a ginormous section of the let's pause this a second. Oh, that's embarrassing. Yeah, you've kind of just missed all of that, haven't you? That's a massive section. So in that case, we need this to be 125 mile an hour electrified track. I don't know the actual speed limits around here. It probably won't be this. But if we just get the catenary in and the high speed track for now, that should do us. Get you in there and there. We'll just do the main line for now. I'm not sure which parts are electrified and which aren't. So what we'll do is you can see the trains trying to figure it out. That's kind of cool. And yeah, I don't know which parts are electrified and which are not at the moment. We'll get there though. Oh, I haven't even done under the bridge. Oh, there we go. So that's that bit done. We've also got over towards Rugby. So let's head over here. What isn't electrified? We have to switch to this view. Because all the tracks are different speeds. So you can't really just check via speed. That looks like that's not even electrified. I would like to just electrify that. And put it to high speed track because it will look better. Yes, there we go. But anyway, that's not what you're supposed to be doing, sir. We're supposed to be electrifying. What else are we missing then? You go that way just fine. Oh, I think I know. Yeah, over this bridge is not electrified, is it? Absolutely not. We have speed boards down here somewhere. So we should be able to figure out what speed we go over there. I can't remember where it changes it. It's electrified right up to the bridge. Where's my speed board gone? There was supposed to be a speed board right there, I believe. Or is it up here? Okay, 60's up there. We keep going down that trough. The one time I promised myself not to zoom in and out too much and we keep dipping down troughs. Okay, 75 miles an hour. Let's pick a 75 mile an hour track then in high speed beautifulness, and we're going to be going from that board that we can't quite get it. How close is it? Oh dear. Go from there. That's fine. Right, let's do it up to. That's gone too far, but it is electrified now. Then we're dropping to 60, are we? I try and get the trains to gently go around these curves. So whatever speed they are... Oh yeah, this is just not done, is it? That is just not done at all. I guess after here we should be going back up to 100. Go back up to 100 through the station. If we can. 100 mile an hour. There we go. This bit will be electrified as well. There and there. Oh, there we go. Is that it? Surely not. Surely we just haven't done it. I mean, it will be absolutely amazing if that is the case. I do like that opposing signal. That doesn't make me worry. I have been... I don't want to mess with these just yet, but I have been upgrading some of the signals. As you can see, these ones are waypoints. So we're going to leave those alone for now. Are these waypoints as well? Probably. Well, these two are not. We could get rid of these. Zoom out a little bit. Get rid of those two. We might as well change them to pretty signals, LEDs, modern signals. Yes. You've put a stupid catenary in, and now you've taken it away. I still need to go in. It's probably because it's partly catenaried up. I don't know. I don't know why it's doing that. But anyhow, yeah, I still need to go in here and increase the distance between the poles because they're just too close. Look at them. That's not how they do. A guy called Pi was in the comments. He says they're 25 meters apart in game, which is way too close. He's right. We should shift them up to about 40 or something, or even double, because they don't look right, do they? We'll leave that just for now. Luckily, this is a separate station. I don't think it is electrified. I don't like it when it does this bit. Switching them around. Keep them on the outside. Oh, they might be kept on the outside because they're probably based on European tracks or US tracks where everything's on that side. Yes. UK, they would be on the other side. Never mind. Never mind. Anyway, we just spent all that time. We're in March 1969 and we've got our first electric train on somewhere. Can we see him? Come on, where are you? He's going to be at one of the stops, isn't he? Perhaps you are at... Is that one? Oh, my word. There we go. We now have Class 86. Electric train. Sir William A. Stanier, FRS. What does FRS stand for? I'm not going to guess. Oh, I do like it. Look at the carriages. Right, we need to find somewhere to watch it come by, don't we? How about... Oh, you're going to get held up by the chugging little 37. Come on, come on. I want to see this. Let's hide the UI. Oh, it's coming over the bridge at a decent clip as well. Is he going to get by? It would be nice, wouldn't it? Let's see how you look. Nice and quiet compared to all the diesels, but I do love the sound of diesels. Do you know what's nice? Seeing the Mark II coaches. There he goes. What a beautiful sound that was. Oh, and he's straight through. Look at him. There he goes. Ooh, yes. Let's get on board for a second. Well, for the first time on this map, we've gone over 75 miles an hour. There's another 37, lots of 37s chugging around. As you can see, not every semaphore has been changed. Oh, you've got to upgrade. There's our counterpart that needs upgrading. Why are we slowing down here? Oh, we might be chasing yellows. Yes, the signal is indeed red. And sort of through the mast there. Very fancy. Hey, I like that we just kind of crawled up to it. I would like... I don't think it's ever going to happen definitely not in Transport Fever. But I don't even think it will happen in Transport Fever 2. I'll be super happy if it does. but that would be yellow signals, ones that slow the train down so it crawls to the next block. I feel like that would bring a whole new level of gameplay to normal networks, not just recreation, because you'll have to optimize your network to take in consideration trains in front of you as well, where it would slow you down. I think it's a bit too much to ask though, but it would be cool. That was the Caledonian Sleeper. This is a bit wiggly. We might need to set a bit of a speed limit there or straighten it. Now on the map it does look wiggly, but obviously to our scale it's more wiggly than it should be. Anyway, guys, we have our first electric train on, the Class 86. Top and tail in there to represent a Voyager for Virgin Trains. That's what that service is. And it would head all the way to, is it Edinburgh? Yeah, Edinburgh. 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 Ah, you're waiting on him, which would kind of make sense. These are the local, they're not local trains, they're the stopping services. And the one that's coming round here shortly is the express service. Should we get a new service on it then? We'll get our cross-country service. Ooh, you're coming through here, aren't you? Before we go, I want to play with my train set. Why was I so angry about that? I want to play with my train set, please. Alright, let's see how Class 86 come round. You've got rid of the trees again. Or did I not save it? I'm sure I saved it. Well, that looks marvellous. And sounds amazing. Brilliant. We did do this, didn't we, before we left? Oh, maybe not here. Maybe not here because we were looking at this bridge. Yes. Well, let's do it. Let's not leave it. Because you'll forget about it and you'll keep forgetting about it. And you'll never put it in. And someone will be in the comments in like 30 years' time and say, Gran, you never did put those bushes back, did you? I'll be like, no. Because apparently my voice would have changed by then. Right. Supposed to have some trees along here, so can we do that? I think you're supposed to have trees. Well, you've got trees now. We'll just... It looks a bit better. Do we like that, guys? Alright. Shall we put on a new cross-country service? We've got to head all the way back over here. It is it's going to be the Stansted Airport service. Cross-country. Heading from... Starting from Birmingham New Street. Right then. This is actually listed as a DMUE. 100 miles per hour. But I've been reliably informed it's pretty much the same as the other one. I'm tempted to say it's a 4-car, but we'll go with 3, and we'll duplicate this one. Same colour scheme and everything because it's our cross country, and we'll cross country DMU. Obviously, it's a different train to that one, but we haven't got many choices. And it's not electrified over there as far as I know. Okay. We go for the purpley for cross country. That's the dark purple, right? The closest we can get. Yes. Yes. Let's do this. Actually, put it in so you know what you're doing. This is Birmingham. Well, if we put new NS to Stansted Airport. There we go. X country. Done. See, I've started to put what they are and so we don't forget later. And put the full journey as well. There's another one that runs, which would run and stop at our right down here off the side of the map, which we don't have yet. Yeah, it stops at University and goes that way. So we will have that one in. It's not as regular as the other services. As frequent, I should say. Yep, I've been caught out saying that before. Yeah, it's not as frequent as the other services. It is obviously regular because it's timetabled. Right then, let's get in here. These are going to be running, they either run from 7A or platform 10 are the two I've seen the most of. However, how we're going to do it is based on, not like that. Take that off a second. Which is the least used platform? And that would be possibly 7 or 10. Well, it matters. Well, that's only the night service there. And what's 7? Also the night service. Okay, so either one of those is perfectly good. Should we go with 7? Sure, let's go with 7. Put you on. There we go. Now we've got the Birmingham New Street to Stansted Airport on there as well. It doesn't stop very often. Where it's heading is Coles Hill Parkway. Except I can't see the naming on these, so let's check. Is it this one? I feel like it's that one. Yeah, that's where it stops. It skips Water Orton. So you're going to be stopping here. And then you're heading to Nuneaton, which is a little bit bizarre. Is that right? Do you... Oh, of course, because you're going to Leicester, you plonker. No, that's absolutely perfectly right. We're going to have to sort out where it's heading that way. Right, then you're heading from Nuneaton all the way to Leicester. P3. I'm not sure which way we've got this round. And then you head to... Wait for it. Melton Mowbray. There we go. We've got our first service that's heading up here. Do we have a crossover? Not if you've put it on the wrong way. Or is this a one-way signal? That's a one-way signal. No. Then you've probably chosen the wrong platform. There we go. Is that one way? No. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that, you plonker? This should... Oh! What are we missing? You can't get back over there. I feel like we're missing a thing there. You'd need a crossover, wouldn't you? Yes. Do we get rid of this signal? I don't know where it actually is. I might have to look that up. Oh. Catenary, no. We shouldn't really be using standard track. However, I don't know the speed down here. Let's put it in like that. We can upgrade all of this. Let's upgrade all of that. All of it, I said. I don't know why I'm putting old track in there. I mean, it sort of makes sense. Sort of doesn't. Are you all the right track? Oh, yes. Because we're using the magic wand, it will not let us do anything we've already changed. There we go. You get in there, there and there. We missed any? Just there. Beautimus. I don't know why I was putting old track in there, because I just did that recently. Maybe because of up here, but who knows. This has got a speed limit round here of something quite slow. I don't know what it is down there. We'll sort speeds and things like that out later. Right, now you have the crossover, we can put the signal back in. One way. Just there. Beautiful. We're going to need some blocking here, otherwise we could have some issues. However, we are using our new signals. Is that far enough? Go there. And... Oop, all the zooming. And there. We'll have another blocking signal there and there. And how close are we to the junction? Miles away. Goodness me. That's a journey. That's quite a nice stretch, isn't it? I do like that. Okay, one there. Slightly shorter signals because we're approaching a junction. Brilliant. Brilliant. I think we're good. I've lost my service because I closed it. Could we get it back up? There we go. You're not done. You're going back to Leicester. Right, back to Leicester. I'm going to say it does do this actually and avoids the this is nice, and avoids the station at Syston there. Now what platforms do you stop on? On the way to Stansted, you stop at platform 2. I don't know whether these are the right way around. It's interesting that they stop on the same as the HSTs, is what it looks like. Platform 2, but it would kind of make sense in platform 3. Except that bit does not make sense. Possibly not. It sort of does and it sort of doesn't. Because you could let the HSTs go by, but there's no point since you're all sharing platforms. After Leicester, please use that. Then after Melton Mowbray, please go that way. There we go. Are we good now? You are no longer doing sillies. You're doing the right thing here, I believe. Now, where do we want them to be waiting? Ideally, nowhere. Two-way. Would that be safe to do? I think it will, because our opposing signal is there. It's a little bit risky, but it should work. And given that, we can also have one here. Because our opposing signal is there and we can scoot across. That should be fine, he says. We're going to see how that works. Technically, it should be okay. Let's see. That's not the right one, is it? Cross country. You're not done after Leicester. We're going to be going all the way down to Nuneaton. Just there. And then back to Coleshill Parkway. Just here. And then we're done. Perfecto. Right. Next we have to make sure it's doing all the correct manoeuvres around New Street, which it is. And we're going to check here. I believe that's the only way to really do that for this service. It's looking that way. Yes, that's how that goes. And then that's okay. We get another train on here though, which is nice, another service. I don't know what that service is. Did I not change the entire line, or is that a different service? Might have to check on that. In fact, Coleshill Parkway. You should have been No. Wait a minute. What we got going on here, guys? Is one of these supposed to be... See, this... Is one of these supposed to be the Stansted Airport version? I'm a little confused. What do we have going on? How many... No, we have one. I thought I changed those. Did I do that wrong? I am sure we changed that. Vehicle... No! What did I change? I've changed the wrong train. Oh, well, I don't know now. What have I changed? Vehicles. Not that. Definitely not that. Well, colour me confused. I don't know what I've changed here, guys. I might have changed the wrong one. It should be this one. Did I restart? No. I don't know. Anyhow, let's put that back. We're in September. I'm a little confused now. Multiple units. Diesel. It was these, right? Yes. Add those. Replace now. I don't know what I did there, but you fixed. I feel like I changed. I'm gonna have to look at that back when we're done, and when I'm editing and see which train I. No, there it is. What are you? Oh. It's the Birmingham New Street to Nottingham train. Yes, right. Okay, guys. Yeah, this one is going the other way round via Burton upon Trent, which we will do. Once we've hooked that up, that will go to Derby. Turn around and come back out. But that's fine. I don't know what service that is, though. It might not be these. It might not be a DMU. We'll look that up when we get to it. But anyway, they're all going to be that. Let's... Oh, I've lost the line again, you plonker. Birmingham New Street. There we go. We've got to check... We've got to check everything, don't we, down here? It was doing some silly things. Oh no, it's fixed it. No, you should be not doing that. That's because of the platform choice. Okay. Well, that's an easy one to fix. 6 is right, but you should be 7 on the way, the other way. There. There we go. Guys, we've done it. We've got a new service in. Okay, let's go and get you some trains on then. We know what depot to use for that. I don't know why we're heading that way. That's nowhere near where we need to be. Coal end. There we go. You are coming out of here. How many are we going to need for that? I don't know, because I keep closing it. Even when I'm not done. Multiple units, diesel. We're going with those. I don't know how many carriages are. We can change them at any time, though. I'm going to say 4. I don't know whether that's too excessive. I'm going to say 4 because eventually we're going to be going all the way to Stamford with that. Set line all. That's as far as we go on the map, by the way. For this service, it should be using the Birmingham to Peterborough line, which is this one, just here. We have our freight area here. We'll take a look at that shortly. I would like to show you guys. Oh yes, voting. Very close. If you have not voted on what colour steam you would like these, let's change one to grey. Everybody seems to, a lot of people like the grey. There are plenty on board for the white. Some are on board for the mixed. I'll throw the current status of the voting when I edit, so I'm not going to say what numbers they are, because I'll edit this the day after, because apparently I can't stop coughing and that doesn't bode well for concentration. It's making editing, it's going to make editing interesting, that's for sure. But anyway, I'll throw a graphic up on the screen, and you can see what the state of the voting is. If you haven't voted, it's in the previous episode, episode 90. You go on that video, click the little eye in the top right of the video. When you hover over it with your mouse, or when you tap it with your finger on the phones and tablets, then yeah, you'll get the little vote option. Do you want it grey, or white, or mixed, or super dark grey? We haven't looked at. There you go. And then there's a super dark grey as well, which just looks too excessive, and probably why at the time I looked at it, no one chose that at all, understandably. Anyway, back to white. There we go. There we go. We'll leave the grey one in. I have changed this a little bit. I have been told that it does raise up here, so I've tried to sneakily get it to go up. But as you can see, we've got a bit of height now. Probably not too far off what it is. I don't know what's going on here. This is the AI building some amazing road junctions. Yeah, we've got to kind of scoot down here, this side of Draycott, and then that side of Borough Wash, I believe, and then Spondon Station is going to be around about here. So we might be able to do that. We might be able to do that now. Should we give it a go? I would like you town. We could maybe squeeze through there. Maybe. I mean, it would be nice, wouldn't it? We got it on pause. Good. What I want to do is, if that is possible, it would be great. And I would like to stay raised up, I think. Now, Spondon's got a level crossing after it, so that's kind of cool. Again, I don't know the speeds down here, so we're just going to throw them down like so. That's looking about right to me. We're going to have to be a bit sharper than that, though, at the end, because we've got to get up. We don't cross the river. That'll be the Trent, I believe. Or is it? Burton upon Trent? Yeah, that will be the Trent. Because Nottingham, yes, it splits there into the Saw. What's this one? I don't know what that one is. Or is this the Trent? Well, this is the Trent. In that case, what on earth is that one? I wonder if any of these are called whatever on Belper, Ambergate. We get a train service going up here. It should look rather nice. we're going to raise this up a touch because it's much higher than that. But yeah, that's going to look cool as well. We have a service coming out of Derby that in. Right, we need to get this hooking round and heading in the right direction. So you're going to be going there. There we go. That's lovely. We'll get a nice scenic view when this is done, won't we? Especially if there's some towns sprouting up around it. Be lovely. We're going to have to head down south of that place. So I'm going to keep going. It doesn't matter if it's slightly raised up. We can eventually do it how we want. Okay, that's too close. If I can get this in, I'll be mightily happy. Not Spondon so much, but the track leading up to it would be kind of nice. Right, I'm going to flatten you out, ready for the level crossing at Spondon. It's going to be about here on our map. So we've made it, believe it or not. That's lovely. There is a strange industrial thing here south of the station. I don't know what it is. Do you know what? Should we put Spondon in? I'm sort of tempted because it's not overly complicated. It's just an 80-meter station with a level crossing at one end. Let's do it. Do you know what? Let's do it. Absolutely, let's do it. Right. So we've got your 80 meters. You are 110 in height. You have all the gubbins. You don't have a roof. We can adjust it. I'm trying to do it from memory. No platform building, station building. We're gonna have them in the middle like that and just call it, I think, a good thing. Not the episode just yet. We're not quite finished. I want to make sure we're at the right angle though. Right, we're gonna have to knock this back again because I'm now heading the wrong way. It's more like that, which is going to be important because getting Derby in is going to be rather crucial. And in the right spot. So there we go. We got that in. Oh, you misclicked. Good job. Actually, we're not going to be able to have one the other side. Or are we? No, we might be able to squeeze it in. And I'll show you why. There is another track that comes around here. However, what we can possibly do is have that go like so. You keep forgetting to do high-speed track, don't you? Yes, you do. Anyhow, you're in. You're going to be continuing off here, and we definitely want you straight because we're going to need a road going across. Interestingly, it's kind of bumpy. So anyway, we'll get you in there, and it does kind of do this. Dips down. Crossing, keep clear. Ooh, that's fancy. I like that. What are those? When did I get those? They're like proper British ones. Almost, yeah. Oh my word, when did I get those? I have an Excite, guys. I don't remember these. It would be nice if we had gates, but what on earth are those? Oh, UK crossing. Lights. But with no gates. That's a little unfortunate. What are those? Half barrier. What are these? Oh, that's so cool. Oh, well, I kind of want them in now. But it would kind of be better with a gate, wouldn't it? Oh. I mean, there's those. They're kind of cool. But, I mean, oh. They're close enough. Oh. You know, just put these in for now, because I didn't realise I had them. And that is kind of cool. Okay. Stop playing with your lights. We're just going to put these roads in and let Spondon regrow a touch because you're a little bit tiny at the moment. Oh, official episode. That's a bit sneaky. I didn't think I'd get that in, to be honest. In fact, I almost forgot about it. That would have been a disaster. Episode 91, the officially unofficial episode. Not confusing. I think we're in a good place, guys. We have Spondon in. I love it. I don't know what we're doing with this yet. It kind of heads off that way. We'll do something fancy with it. You're going to connect in there. Now, that needs to be gone. This needs to continue off that way somewhere. And there's going to be a track heading like that. It won't be the new track though. And it definitely won't be 75. But for the purposes of what we're doing, we're going to go across here. And head round there. Then it heads back that way. We haven't got much room. But I would like to get the essence in if possible. And then it heads up there. There we go. It sort of does that. It's close enough. Which means we're going to have to redo this. Because we need to go straight across. Like so. Beautiful. With our fancy UK signals. This is pretty much what it does. All we need really is those UK crossing signals. But with barriers. That would be fairly awesome. Right, and then we should have a nice... Please work. If we can squeeze in here... Oh, you're not gonna... Oh! Well... It's not quite what I had in mind, game. Can we try that again, but without bad ideas? Let's give it a go. Go across there. Stay flat. If we come out of here first... Ooh... Don't do it to me. There we go. Why are you dipping down? There is no reason for you to dip down at all. Stop that. Stop this. What are you doing? You silly game. No, why? Why? Go straight. Why won't you go straight there, you silly thing? Right. I wonder if I can force its hand. No, you just refuse, don't you? You're gonna, even if it's at the right height, you're just gonna make that stupid dip. Oh, you know, sometimes. Just go in there then. It matters not. I mean, it does, but... Ooh. I'm not sure how we can achieve this. To not be silly. If we... Right, if we put it up there. Gently. Right, from here. It's a bit risky, I know. This is like crash territory. Ah. You thought you had me, game. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's a little better, isn't it? Gotcha. I got you. Now what are you going to do? Watch it crash. It's like, I'm going to crash. Of course you are. Right. Get in there. Get all this smoothed out. I don't know what key I just pressed there. Fortunately, I got the Stream Deck now, so when I make mistakes like that, I don't accidentally stop recording. I had to double check, then I hadn't muted myself from coughing earlier, and not press the button to turn the mic back on. It's been very quiet. There's just been some weird silence going on. Now, I'd have had to re-record, which would have been terrible, because I've run out of time. Right. There we go. Spondon. You have a station. And there is a crossover the other side. We're going to have one here. Just in case we decide to put a service in, we're going to do it like this. And that'll be one way. There we go. But we're not. But we've got Spondon in. We're not far from, as you saw, from Burton. Burton's not done by a long... Ignore that. Ignore everything that's going on there. Burton we've got some issues with. But the simple fact is, it's an island station with 4 tracks. Now, there's that fantastic mod that came out with the island station and the road access. Except you can only ever do it with 2 tracks. Unfortunately, that would make all of this a bit awkward. Maybe if it ever gets updated to handle more than 2 tracks, we'll swap that out for the for this station down here, wherever it is. This one. Yes. We'll swap it out for that one. But as you can see, I don't think we're going to be able to squeeze in a couple of tracks there. Oh, it doesn't quite do what I... Oh. You know. It looks like it's been updated, though, because it does have 4 tracks now. It might be worth doing it. Thinking about that. I mean, it's pretty much it, isn't it? It's pretty much it. It's got a massive car park on top of it, though. Ooh. Ooh, I don't know now. Parking lot? What's that? What's a parking... What? Say what? What's that do? I thought it was going to put the parking spaces on top. That would have been awesome. And exactly what I needed. Bus and tram stop. Oh, okay. Cannery, no. Second Street connection, yes. Oh, alright. I mean, that's sort of cool. Horizontal. I don't know what any of this means. Hey, he's working on this, isn't he? Wow. There are some cool things happening to this. Ooh, do you know? It's supposed to be like that, though, with just cracks on the outside. Oh, it's so tempting, guys. It's super tempting, but I don't think I'm going to go for it. Absolutely not. Although, drop a comment below this video if you would like to kind of bend the rules a little bit, because it does kind of look superb, doesn't it? And then we wouldn't have this stupidness going on, which I definitely don't think exists. I am tempted to go with that new station, guys, because there is a road. I don't know how we'll do the car park, but I can think about it. There you go, Burton-on-Trent. Might use that new station. That has been, I would call that. We've done a lot. Shall we play it now? We're almost into 1970, guys. 1970. We have new services on a new service. Someone asked for a cab ride through here soon. That is coming. I've had a little go on it. Anywho, we're going to have a cab ride on here eventually, once we've got a few more trains on. Although it's starting to look good. We get our first cross-country train, don't we? Heading this way as well. Not this way. Oh, what's going on here? Okay, just traffic. That's fine. Oh, he was waiting for the local service. Shouldn't you really have another signal down here? Quite possibly. Shouldn't we have one pretty much there? Should it be one way? I think so, because the other train crosses over just there. Okay, there we go. There we go. Oh, we need one here then, 2-way. Unfortunately. Otherwise, the express service will always be waiting for this service. Which means this one is pretty pointless. There we go. There we go. We shouldn't get any blocking. The opposing signal is there. And here. Yeah, so we should be fine with that. But that allows... yeah, and we're on this side coming into the station. We should be fine. We should be fine. Famous last words, but we should be fine. There goes our little local service. Heading to Nottingham. We've got our express service there. The question is, where on earth are our new cross-country trains? I did put them on, didn't I? Is this the one? No, that is the Leicester. Oh, come on. Is this? Nope. They're probably... Oh, they would have all come out together, wouldn't they? We've got freight train there. I want to end on our new train. There it is. There it is, guys. No one on it just yet. In fact, will anybody get on it? Because it's kind of a more expressy one. Not yet. Not yet. I like this. I love this. Via Leicester, via Coles Hill Parkway. Anyway, guys, shall we start wrapping this up and get on board? That has been episode 91. As we go past our freight train on our new Birmingham New Street to Stansted Airport cross country. It is actually a Class 101 spray painted kind of purple. A bit of a shorter one today because a tickly cough is driving me nuts. Hopefully I can edit around it because it got a bit weird at times. But you should see seamless sort of the video. It shouldn't be too much shorter though. I think I got everything in I wanted today, so that's a good thing. Well, I just couldn't talk over some of it. Don't forget the vote. Check episode 90 out for that on the smoke for the power station. I don't know what you're waiting for here. Oh, you're not waiting long though, so that's okay. They're probably bunched up, aren't they, at the moment? Thinking about it. Oh, we're going across the top of the West Coast Main Line, which isn't electrified yet. It will be soon. TM. Right, we're heading down. It's super steep at the moment. Oh, that was a big bit of lag, wasn't it? Alright guys, I'm going to leave you with this cab ride for a little bit. And I'm going to go and drink some water. So my throat can feel a little better. Hey. Not a big thing. Oh, the doors! Look, they're open over there. No one's getting on this one though, are they? No, they're like, what is this service? And where on earth is Stansted Airport? Because that's not on your map. Well, no, but we're pretending. I'm waffling now. You would think with a sore throat I wouldn't waffle. But I'm going to do the exact opposite for you. Or for me. Yes, anyway. I'll leave you with this. We'll probably leave it to run into at least Leicester and just see how it goes. So until next time, take care.